Hi friends, welcome to today's video, and today's topic is how you can teach your dog positions, the sit position, the down position and the stand position with the help of food luring. For this purpose I have my medium dry kibble that is very popular in Germany, and with the help of this piece of food I'm going to show my dog the sit position, the down position and the stand position. Alright, I'm gonna take my dog out and I'm gonna show you how I will teach the dog the positions with the help of food luring. Let's go. So here I have my 11 months old ex-herder puppy. It's not really a puppy anymore, it's a young dog. But yeah, with him I'm gonna show you how I teach my dogs the position with the food luring. And the good thing about that technique is that your dog doesn't need to know anything before. The only thing your dog needs is the drive for food, and you need a piece of food that your dog really likes. In this case, this is the medium dry kibble that I'm going to use. So let's start with the first position, for example the sit position. You just show your dog that you have a piece of food in your hand, you make a little bit drive on that food, and then you just show him the first position. And when he sits down, you're gonna just give him the piece of food. Sounds very easy, but in real life, sometimes dog makes stupid things. So we do it one more time. Show the dog that we have a piece of kibble. Gonna make a little bit drive on that kibble. And then just gonna take your dog hand up and give the dog the piece of food. Show you one more time. Make a little bit drive on that piece of food. Then let the dog go to the piece of food and then just take your hand up and give the reward to your dog. And that's the same principle for the down position also. Just make a little bit drive on that kibble. And the difference now is that we don't move our hand up for the sit position. I do it like this. Let the dog sit down, for example. And then I'm just gonna make a fast movement. Yes. Towards the stomach of the dog, and then the dog will lay down normally. So I'm going to show you one more time. Gonna make a fast movement towards the belly of the dog, and when the dog lays down, I'm just gonna give him the piece of food. Gonna show you one more time out of movement. So we make a little bit drive to the piece of food, and then we're gonna make a fast movement towards the dog. Yes. So in theory I will block the dog a little bit on the chest, so therefore he will lay down. That's one method you can use. Some dogs don't like to be touched there, so in this case you gotta find a different method. For example, what you also can do is you're just gonna go on your knees and you show the dog that you have some food in your hand, and when he doesn't know, maybe he will lay down by accident. For example, I'll show you one more time. I have the piece of food in my hand. I'm just gonna lay it down on the ground, and the dog will try to get it, lays down, and I'm gonna reward that with the piece of food. So now we had the sit position. Show you one more time out of the down. Just gonna have the piece of food in my hand. I'm just gonna let the dog see and dock on the food, and I'm gonna move it up, yes, till the dog sits down. Same with the down position. I'm gonna use the food towards the chest of the dog. The dog will lay down. I give him the piece of food, and then from the down position I can go up again till the dog sits down, and I give him the piece of food. All right, last but not least, we have the stand position, which is a little bit more tricky in my opinion. I'm gonna, now I have two, show him again the piece of food. Let's say from the down position, I let the dog go on the piece of food, and I just try that the dog stands up very slow. One more time. Dog is in a down position. Gonna let him dock on the food, and I try, yes, that the dog stands up with all 4 legs. The same principle is from the sit position. So I'm going to show him the sit position. Now I'm going to let him duck on the food and I try that he stands up. Yes, and then I'm going to mark that and give him the piece of food. So you see, in my opinion, the stand position is a lot harder to teach than sit or down, because the dog will always tend to sit down or to lay down from my experience. So I'm showing you one more time. I have the piece of food in my hand. I let the dog duck on the piece of food and just gonna try that the dog stands up. So now I'm gonna show you one more time each position with the different things you can try. So when the dog's in a down position, you can lure him with a piece of food. In the sit position, yes, mark that. From the sit position in the down position, yes. From the down position in the stand position, you let the dog duck on the food and lure him, yes. You see that sometimes it's a little bit a lack of timing, but that happens sometimes. Let the dog duck on the food, yes. And when the dog stands up, you mark that. From the stand position in the sit position, yes. Come here. Okay. From the stand position in the down position, yes. So these are the different methods you can try using food luring. And like I said before, the only thing your dog really needs to know before you try that is that the dog has food drive and you have a kibble that your dog really likes. And which kibble that is, I don't know. You gotta ask your dog which he likes the most, and that will make these exercises more easier to teach. If you like the video, I also have some other videos with my dog, which I'll link you there and there. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.